Hi, I'm Annie Lichny, and I want to thank you so much for joining in for some meditation and mindfulness work together today. This practice is going to focus on our lungs, breathing, and we're going to merge breathing techniques into a mindfulness practice so that we are not only becoming more calm and peaceful and regulated within the nervous system and calm in the mind, but we're also improving our efficiency of our lungs' abilities to bring in air and release oxygen throughout the body. So let's get started and find a comfortable posture. And if you're seated on a chair or on a cushion on the floor, we could just close our eyes, sight down. If I invite you to follow my lead, or you do what is absolutely best for you, what's calling you today. So if you can have your eyes closed. And we're going to move away from the external world. It will still be there, churning away. And we're going to move into our internal bodies. Just taking time to knowing how we are, getting a sense for how at peace we are, where we feel tightness. All of those kinds of things are so informative and useful when we're managing our days and our activities and stress levels. Knowing where we hold tension. So we could come into our lower body, just scan through the feet and the legs, the knees, scan through the thighs. Noticing what is here, what is the felt sense that you can experience in your lower extremities, in the knees and the joints. Feeling our seat, our sit bones, just kind of melting into the contact of the surface underneath you. Being held here, we could merge ourselves with the help of gravity. Just merge ourselves, create even a little bit more heaviness on our sit bones and our seat. And release any sense of tightness and gripping and holding on. We could use our own focus. Our mind has this ability to focus on wherever it is that we direct when we are here in the present moment. So we can guide and direct our focus into our lower back, our belly, you might notice different sensations in the lower part of the torso, the pelvis area, the hips, and then through the mid-torso, through the back of the rib cage, through the front rib cage. Noticing as we move our way up the body, we're carrying our torso with an upright dignity. It's not stiff or tense, it's just upright, but allowing, again, gravity to hold us here with a relaxed body, releasing tightness, but also holding ourselves with dignity, upright. So we're alert and comfortable. Scanning through the chest and up through the shoulders, down the arms, just Again, starting to release this to-do list mindset, the go, go, go. Just coming into the body as we settle into our practice together. Coming through the head, the face, around the eyes, the forehead, the jaw, releasing the tongue, the back of the tongue, and noticing if there's any twinges of discomfort somewhere in the body that are making themselves obvious. Just acknowledging they're here without trying to change it, inviting them to soften and release, but allowing them to also be here if there is discomfort. Just whatever is here showing up for us from deeply within our bodies. We're just becoming curious. We're not trying to push anything away or create any more tension. And we could bring our focus to our rib cage area and recognizing the diaphragm as we breathe in and out. Just pay attention for a moment just to the diaphragm as you feel the diaphragm engaging as you follow your breath moving in and out. So you're going deeply within your body. In the space of your lungs, underneath the rib cage, feeling the diaphragm as you inhale and exhale. We start to get a sense of the movement of the diaphragm. As it expands and then contracts. And as it expands and the air goes in through the nose, this is all nasal breathing, in and out through the nose. As we expand, we feel the diaphragm engaging on the inhale and then softly releasing on the exhale. The diaphragm is encouraging this air that's around us to move within. And just by starting to pay attention to this movement, this diaphragm engagement, inhaling and exhaling, we can very naturally start to expand our inhales and exhales, lengthen them, expand the air coming in and filling throughout all parts of the lungs, from the top of the lung down to the bottom of the rib cage. And this is a very nourishing way to breathe. We could slow our breath down even more, and we could bring all of our focus moving from the diaphragm up to the tip of the nose. Now that we become a little more engaged with just the sensation of the inhale and the exhale, we could feel the air coming in through our nostrils, feel the cooling sensation on the inhale, and imagining all of this air that's around us, moving within us, moving into our lungs, moving all the way through, all the way to the bottom of the lung on the inhale. And then on the exhale, very slowly releasing, softly releasing the exhale as the lungs contract and express the air out of the nose, and maybe there's a warm sensation from the nose on the exhale. So we could take a few breaths together like this, paying attention right at the tip of our nose. As we breathe in, you could imagine that there is a feather right at the tip of your nose. And the whole idea, it's kind of a bit of a game. The whole idea is not to ruffle any of the little parts of the feather, a soft feather. So we're breathing in so slowly and so softly that we don't cause any movement of the furry, soft parts of that feather. On the inhale, as we breathe in, and the exhale as we breathe out. Noticing as we inhale and exhale in this way, how soft we can make our breath. So continue inhaling slowly, slowly, softly, filling up the body, and then exhaling, releasing slowly, 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 releasing. Continue to release so that the lungs are contracted and the belly button is flattened back toward the backbone slightly. Really paying attention to the body sensations as we breathe in slowly and softly with that imaginary feather. And if this is starting to feel uncomfortable at all, slowing the breath down to this soft, slow pace, that you can always just allow the breath to breathe itself so that it doesn't become too uncomfortable. If it is so for you, finding a slower pace, but not creating too much agitation. Just a slower pace, and then it becomes a little bit easier with practice. And see if we'll take a few more breaths together, inhaling and exhaling as slowly and softly as you can. And really, again, imagine this feather not ruffling any of those little soft feathers, strands of feathers, as you exhale. Keep exhaling. You might notice that your body is starting to have this tingling sensation, or perhaps a warming sensation. This is very normal. This is the lungs reorienting this slower, softer pace and more efficiently, gathering the oxygen from the air coming in and distributing it through the bloodstream with greater efficiency. The lungs are working more effectively with a slower, softer breath in this way. engaging more of the full lung, using this soft, slow technique. And we can release that technique and allow the breath to breathe itself. And just again checking in, scanning through the body, noticing the mind, noticing how you feel now. Perhaps that technique was a little uncomfortable, or maybe it was more challenging than we might anticipate. When we try something new and a different breathing pattern, the body has to readjust. We'll try another technique briefly. Again, one that calms the body, calms the nervous system, and heals from deeply within and creates a more efficient breathing system for not only through our lungs, but also through oxygen and flow through the whole body. So we're going to also engage in a short breath hold. And if this works for you, to take your fingers and just pinch your nose, your two nostrils shut at the bottom of the exhale. If you'd prefer not to do that, you can just hold your breath at the bottom of the exhale, whatever is comfortable for you. So we'll take an inhale, filling up the belly, and then an exhale, releasing, really feeling the whole body engaged in the release of the exhale. The bottom of the exhale, holding the nose. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then an inhale. And an exhale, really feeling the air coming in and out of the whole body. Taking another inhale. Another exhale, and then hold the nose at the bottom of the exhale. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release that. Inhale. Exhale. Inhaling again. Bottom of this exhale, we'll hold the nose or pinch the nose, whichever you prefer, for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and an immediate inhale. Exhale. Really feel the lower belly involved in these inhales and exhales. We'll inhale. Exhale. Hold the breath or close the nose. The bottom of the exhale. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Hold the nose or pinch the nostrils. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Immediately inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Filling up the whole body on the inhales. Exhale. Hold the nose. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Immediately inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Last hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale. Exhale. One more inhale. And one more exhale. And now let the breath go back to its own rhythm. Let the breath breathe itself. And now you can again scan the body, feeling sensations, feeling perhaps a tingling, vibrational aliveness, perhaps a softer body, a heavier body, which is an indication of greater relaxation. This is a more natural state, releasing tension through our breathing is possible. Sometimes these breathing techniques can be a little bit challenging, but like many things that are good for us, like exercise and weight training, these small types of challenges increase our capacity for greater oxygen throughout our whole body, greater energy, building our immune system, calming our nervous system, learning to breathe more efficiently and effectively. Just check in with the breath, feeling the whole body. Take one more intentional breath in through the nose, big breath in, and then out through the nose, full exhale. And just recognize you've done something really, really wonderful and healing for yourself through these breathing techniques. Thank you so much for the privilege of your time.